All right, the Astros are 2 outs away from no-hitting the Phillies in Philadelphia in Game 4 of the World Series. Absolutely incredible. Christian Javier started this game, was brilliant, was absolutely unhittable. And then, of course, the Astros bullpen has been unhittable pretty much this whole series for the Phillies, for the most part, that is. And now Kyle Schwarber's up with a chance to hopefully get a hit and prevent the no-hitter. It's 5-0 Astros in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. So while the Astros are more than likely going to win this game, they would probably like to at least prevent the Phillies would probably at least like to prevent a no-hitter from happening in a World Series game at home. So Kyle Schwarber's up, strike 1 to him. As far as the tides in this World Series go, this is not great for the Phillies whatsoever. I mean, we saw during the regular season, the Phillies beat the Astros in one game. The next game, the Astros came out and almost no-hit them. Tonight, they are extremely close as Kyle Schwarber swings at strike 2. I mean, if this does wind up happening, it's going to be absolutely incredible. I don't know exactly how many no-hitters have been thrown in the World Series, but this would be a combined no-hitter, obviously, because Christian Javier had 97 pitches through 6 innings, so he did not come back out for the 7th. Ryan Presley's in to try to close it out. He closed out their last no-hitter against the Yankees, which was also a combined no-hitter, as he throws ball 2 to Kyle Schwarber. Yeah, I mean, just what a game. The Phillies just cannot touch the ball, which, like I was saying, for the tides of this World Series, this is not a good look, because when the Phillies bats shut down, we know that they completely shut down, which is not good. Schwarber lines one, foul, still 2-2. So hopefully this doesn't mean the Phillies bats are going to be shut down for the rest of the series, because that would be absolutely horrible for them. They still got one more game in Philadelphia after this, though, so we'll see. Christian Javier, though, had a big part to do with it. He's been untouchable. Ball 3 to Kyle Schwarber, 3-2. That's a good sign. Although a walk still is a no-hitter, so Rhys Hoskins on deck. Obviously, he's 0 for 3 tonight. Yeah, here we go. The 3-2 from Presley, 1 out, bottom of the ninth. I mean, who would have thought going into this game after the Phillies tagged the Astros for 7 runs, beat them in dominant fashion in Game 3. Schwarber hits one, foul. Schwarber's making contact with these pitches, just not putting them in fair territory. He's lined 2 very foul to right field. Yeah, this is a very big shift from what we saw last night in Game 3. And the Astros dominate their way to tie the series. One can assume Kyle Schwarber takes a walk. A walk from Schwarber is pretty good. Pretty darn good. So, Phillies have a runner on first with 1 out. Presley is going to stay in. Why not? They're up 5-0 regardless. Yeah, that one was just too low. Now Rhys Hoskins comes up with a chance to hopefully get the Phillies' first hit of the night. I mean, the Astros have been so good at just going into the away team stadium and just winning, just beating the team in their own stadium. It almost seems like it doesn't matter where they play, they're going to have the same performance. Not to say that they don't have good home field advantage, but their performance on the road is very good, as Presley deals ball 1 to Rhys Hoskins. And I know last night wasn't great on the road for them. Obviously, McCullers gave up 7 runs, but that doesn't change the fact that their offense gave up nothing. I mean, their offense scored nothing. So, Presley deals right down the middle, strike 1. 1-1 to Rhys Hoskins. Would love to see a hit here. I mean, honestly, I feel like in this situation, I'd probably rather see the no-hitter at this point. Unless the Phillies come back and score 5 runs in the next 2 with 1 out. If the Phillies tie this game, that's great for them. If the Astros win but don't get the no-hitter, that's going to kind of suck. Because at that point, you might as well have gotten the no-hitter. It's 2-1 to Rhys Hoskins. Here's the pitch from Presley. He deals. Hoskins makes contact. Fly ball to right field. Kyle Tucker is under it for the 2nd out. And just like that, the Astros are 1 out away from throwing a combined no-hitter in Game 4 of the World Series in Philadelphia. I mean, what a scene this would be. I mean, wow. So, the last hope for the Phillies coming up to the dish right now. Here we go. Phillies fans are just not having a good time. I can't imagine they would be. JT Realmuto is the last hope for the Phillies. He hits a ground ball to third base, right to Bregman, and the Astros have thrown a no-hitter in Game 4 of the World Series. Combined no-hitter. 2nd no-hitter in World Series history. The first combined World Series in the first combined no-hitter in World Series history. The 2nd no-hitter in World Series history in general. I mean, that's insane. The Phillies just got no-hit in the World Series. Astros win it 5-0. The series is now tied 2-2. 1 more game in Philly. The series is guaranteed to go back to Houston. What a dominant performance from the Astros, coming off a 7-0 loss in Game 3. Wow. This is big. This was a big win for the Astros. And dominant fashion, something we probably won't see again for a long time. And I'm not shocked it happened to this Phillies team, because when their bats shut down, their bats do shut down. Yeah, wow. That's incredible. Truly incredible. The final out just went right to Bregman. There was no doubt about it. Insane. Well, we got Game 5 tomorrow night in Philly. Congratulations to the Astros. No-hitter in the World Series. Congrats to the Astros. Series is tied 2-2. We still got at least 2 more games left in the series. And this whole thing doesn't matter if they don't win tomorrow. I'll be honest. If they don't win this series and they don't win tomorrow or the next day, this no-hitter doesn't matter. So hopefully the Astros can make some more noise coming off a no-hitter. I mean, what a game. What a game. Good job, Astros. Also, Phillies, put it together. Please put it together.